In this video, I'll show you how to use mask or masking in CapCut. On what exactly is masking? It allows you to hide or show different parts of your video. It gives you the opportunity to mix multiple videos together in amazing ways. You can use it for split screens or even transitions. And without wasting your time, let's get started. So the last video was about overlay, and in that same video, I brought up the use case of mask, which I told you guys I used mask in this particular overlay right here. So it's simple, like the name says, mask. It's just you make one thing visible and the other not, so you can see right here. So you can see this is basically how mask works. But what makes mask rather special is when you use it with keyframes. So right now, I'm just going to delete this and start something afresh and give you guys a very good use case for using mask. I'm just going to delete this one. New project. You pick your video. Let me see. I'm picking a video of this two guys here. Let's get interested. Mask is very simple. You just show the visible part you want to show. So this video is pretty long. How long is this video? Let me just cut it down. So yeah, 6 seconds. This other one, this guy's skating. I cut it down also. Let's say how many seconds is this? 4. Let me trim it down to 6. Guys, I want to apply mask. I want everything to be visible on the screen at the same time. Because if you use overlay, you'd have to be dragging things around. So yeah. And yeah, this one also. I want and that's 6 seconds for this one. 6 seconds. Let's say 6. Are we almost there? 6. Okay, so we have 6. We have 6. Yeah, and this one also 6 seconds, right? Good. So now I'll move this one to overlay. Remember what we did in the last video for overlay. I'm about to do the same thing now. So overlay. Come here also again. Overlay. So you can see we can only see the last one. And the reason we can see the last one, I mentioned it in the overlay video. So I can just drag to the side. But this is not what I want. This is not what I want. I can drag some also to the side just to see the 3 of them. But the videos are not showing the way I want it to. So this lady is showing right here. You can see she's showing. But the man is not showing the way I want him to show. Because I want his actual body to show. Him in the middle. So now this is where me applying mask now coming. I can actually try to crop the video anyways, but that doesn't also really work well. I can say, okay, you know what? Let me crop the video. I'll come to mask and I'll apply either the mirror effect, depending on me, and I'll rotate it. So you can see now. Can you see what we have? So now, yeah, the guys, I can even start let's say I have it this way, depending on me. So yeah, well, I think I'll just stick to this for now. Yeah, this was perfect. So you have the guy dancing. I can decide to rotate, apply my feathers to it, make it blend in with others. I'll just do feathers of 10. Then for this final one also, because I want the man's face to show. So the same thing, mask. I'm going to apply horizontal for this one. I would explain the shapes soon, so just relax. Then I move it back a bit. Then I apply a bit of feathers to it. So I'm showing different walks of life. We have a dancer, we have a skater, then we have a businessman. So yeah, those are the options we have. Go back a bit. So yeah, those are the options we have. Very simple. For the first one, I did not actually apply a mask because there was no need. I just moved that to the side. That was good enough for me. For the second one, I did apply a mask, the mirror mask. So let me explain the mask we have. For mask, we have horizontal, like we know, just very simple horizontal. Yeah, you can either have it this way or this way. So we have this horizontal, yeah, that's it. We have mirror, which is one I used. So yeah, we have mirror, this guy here. So yeah, we have mirror. And I can decide to inverse it. And you see the invert option. So yeah, you can see. Invert it, you can invert it. So this is fine for me. The man is showing. Yeah, the man is visible. Then yeah, the final one here, which is the last one, which I applied mask. I applied the horizontal mask. So guys, this is basically how you apply masks to things. But this looks boring. So I'll make the video more interesting now by positioning my videos properly. I'm going to bring this lady up here. I'm going to leave as full screen. Full screen now. Then this guy, I'm going to make him smaller. I'm going to make him smaller. Let's say I'll have him here. But now I'll have his mask as a circle mask. You know, let me make him big first. Let me just make him big so it's easy for me to work with. I'll come down here, mask, and have a circle mask for him. Yes, circle. Circle mask. Yeah, this is perfect. So you can see its entirety. Yeah, so I'm trying to fix the feathers. So now I can position him down here. You can see. This is the benefit of mask, guys. This is how amazing it can work. The same thing for this man. Let me bring him to the center first. Let me make him center stage. Okay, you know what? I think I can just have the man and the lady. Yeah. They both can stay on the screen. They work together perfectly. So let me add better feathers for the man. Yeah. Should I tilt it? Let me see. Okay, good. So this works perfectly. This looks way better. You can see this video is actually not showing anymore at this side. And this is where something called layers come in. In overlay, we have something called layers, which I explained in the last video. So now I have to come to fix my layers. Where's my layer? Where's the layer option? I need to fix the layers to determine how my videos will show. So I want this to show before this. I just drag it all the way here. So yeah. So it's now visible when it comes to overlays. So this is a very, very good way to use mask, as you can see. So far, I've been using mask alone. The next thing now I'll do is I'll use mask and keyframes, which is what everybody wants to know, which is what everybody talks about. Mask and keyframes. Yes. So I will start the same videos now. I'll import the same videos. Also, the reason why this part you could see only one is because it's just based on the length of the videos. That's why. So if I zoom in now, I come to overlay, you can see this is the longest one. So yeah, you can see it's the longest one. That's the reason why others are not shown at this point. I just have to like bring it back a bit to make sure the lens conforms with everybody else. Yeah, good. So we're good to go on that front. So now it's time to apply mask and overlay. The main video is not that long, really. It doesn't matter anyways. Let's just delete it. Okay, let me fix the overlays then, so everything can be of the same length. Yeah, so everything is the same length now. Okay, good. Everything is the same length. We are good. So now it's time to apply keyframes. The blockbuster effect. I come. Let me say I bring in. What video should I bring? What video should I bring in? Okay, let me just bring in the same videos too. Let me bring in the same videos. But now I'll just work with these two alone. We have the skating guy and we have the dancing lady. So I'm going to apply overlay. Oh yeah, it doesn't work like that. I have to actually click it. I wait for the day CapCut to actually have that effect for mobile. Because I know on PC you can just drag your videos all around the place and you have them in overlay, very simple. So the lady is dancing, she has overshadowed the guy. The guy is actually not visible anymore. So what I want to do now is I want to show the guy, but I want motion in the movement. So what I'm going to do now is apply mirror. I'm going to use mirror effect. So I'm going to show the lady like this. The video is going to go this way and go this way. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to start with showing the guy. I'm going to apply this. Yeah. So beginning of the video, I applied my keyframe. You can see I applied already. So apply to my mask. This is what I want here. I want a bit of feathers. I want a bit of feathers. So by the time I move forward a bit, let me just take it all the way down. By the time I get down here, I want the mirror effect should have come all the way down. But at this point, I want the feathers to be 0. Oh no, let me add a bit of feathers. Yeah. Let's say 20. We'll have to fix the feathers later anyways. So let me play the video for you. So this is what we have now. If I play the video, you can see. You can see what we have. So yeah, this is how masking works with keyframes. But this is a bit boring. I don't want this style. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to rotate this. Because remember, you can always use the rotate option. So I want it to go from up here. Yeah, I want to go from up here. Or you can see the movement. This is the nicer movement. So yeah, we play this. Let's play the video. Why is it not playing? Okay. Yeah, this is a nicer movement. But yeah, so this is how you apply with keyframes. So by the time it gets to the hand here, yeah, I want my mask to be, or my feather to be this. Okay, yeah. So good. So this is one thing you can do when it comes to movement. And that thing and that option depends on you. You can always like tweak it, flip it, however you see fit here. But this one actually works nice. But this is for the mirror effect, anyways. When it comes to masking, next time I think I could have just used horizontal. I literally just changed. So yeah, horizontal will actually work well. Let me just take out the keyframes right here. So yeah, at the beginning we have it here, not visible, out of frame, out of sight, like I say. Then towards the end, we have it completely visible. So yeah, this is amazing, right? So we have a complete swipe. So you can see she's taking over. You can see we have someone dancing. Guys, this is how amazing this is. And I can continue. I can bring in a separate video afterwards. I think there's a separate keyframe. Oh, I mistakenly had multiple keyframes right here. So you have to be careful when it comes to adding your keyframes to make sure you added the right things in the right place. Yeah. So this is the last keyframe. So I can even decide to like bring in another video underneath and just continue the movement like that. So you know what? In fact, to make it more interesting, let me see how long is the video. Okay, can I go back with this other one then? I can't go back. Oh, that's fine. You've made it this far, so don't just stop here. Continue with this playlist and learn as much as possible about CapCut, or check out other interesting videos on this channel, and I'll see you in the next one.